Oh, what a gorgeous night for soccer. Bluff City Mafia is here. They want to see fireworks all night long, and that Memphis gets their first win at AutoZone Park. Quite a contrast from 2 weeks ago in Nashville. The weather is absolutely perfect. So nice to have you with us. I'm Dave Wiloshin along with Raul Gonzalez, the former Tiger, current 901 FCer who is on the mend. You've had a couple of weeks now, this team, to rest up. How are they mentally? How are they physically?
Mentally, everybody's rest up. We had a little break. Everybody's ready to go. You know, the crowd is buzzing. You know, it's just a good game today to get back on our feet.
If you want to get on your feet, you got a tough one in Charleston. And we start with Jared Van Schaik. He's been on fire. 2 goals against Nashville last week. He was the player of the week in the USL. What makes him so good, Raul?
Yeah, he can find the good spots, you know, get in the pockets, as we like to say, right place, right time as well, and he can finish.
If the 901 FC is going to get that big W here, they are going to rely on your roommate, Cam Lindley, just acquired a couple of weeks ago. Played well in the game against Nashville.
Yeah, Cam's a player with a bunch of experience, you know, good knowledge about the game, and he's a quick player as well.
This is a counter-attack team, this Charleston team. You got to be patient, you got to be disciplined, and hopefully newly acquired players will give the 901 their first win at home. Okay. Okay. Here comes 901 FC and a good crowd on hand. They've averaged over 6,000 fans a game. Tim Mulqueen, the coach, trying to get everybody riled up. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. And we will begin with the Battery, who come in 3-1-2. They've not won on the road. They're 0-1-1. Joe Kosminski has started every game in goal. Taylor Mueller's the captain and the engine of the team. Lewis is their scorer, but their biggest scorer, Ian Svantessen, is not going to start the game. So we're a little bit surprised about that. This is a powerhouse team, Tim Mulqueen says, is a playoff team. For the hometown team, and there's Mr. Mulqueen, 20 years of coaching experience. The 901 FC with a couple of changes. The guy that we thought and would play a big role in this, Cam Lindley, he will start. Any big surprises there? Dowley's up front with Collier, and Caldwell once again is your goalie.
Hi guys, this is Raul here. Yeah, no big surprises. We started, with a different lineup today. Cam coming in as the number 6, really going to control the game, and as well as Leston jumping in the starting lineup as well.
Tim Mulqueen getting a couple of acquisitions. You may see Jochen Graf just acquired a prolific scorer. You may see him a little bit later if Coach Mulqueen wants to do that. D'Angelo Williams smashed the cigar, and we are getting a guitar, I should say, and we are now getting ready to get this thing started. This Charleston team we mentioned, they have been around since 1993. They are the longest operation continuously in pro soccer in the United States. That's quite a statement to make.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've played them probably around four times or so, and they've always stuck true to their system, and I think we have a good idea of how they play. So we'll see how tonight goes. And
they do like to counterattack. They have wins over Hartford, Charlotte, and Nashville. They won last week against the same team Memphis struggled with. They won 3-1. They've drawn with Ottawa and North Carolina. Their only loss was to Bethlehem, and the interesting aspect of that is the only team that Memphis has beaten.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's kind of a little bittersweet in that sense. How Bethlehem plays and how we played kind of worked in our favor, and same as here. We train all week to figure out their strengths and weaknesses, and really, coach was really on top of the strategy and what we needed to do come this game.
Leston Hall, who's been a sub most of the year, played on the Trinidad national team, tripped up there. That was Brian Anunga from Cameroon that knocked him down. I think he's going to be okay. Najum, or it'll be Birch on this guy, and they're going to let. Who's going to do it, Najum or Birch?
Yeah, right here maybe Birch. He's got a good whip in, and if everyone misses it, can go back post still too.
And it is Birch, and there's the sidewinder. Didn't quite work out, but it's 901 FC that'll start to build again.
You see everything's going crazy a little bit right now. It's very early, the beginning. Everybody's trying to get settled, especially with the different systems of play.
Dowley knocked that off the defender. Sharpie will put it into play.
See, he has the right idea, maybe a little bit softer, but if Adam gets that, he's got a shot, or maybe a cross.
Najum, a hustler, isn't he?
Oh yeah. Very quick little bursts of speed, and along with the same touch.
All 7 games now that the Battery have played. This has been their veteran, composed, 11 saves, 7 goals given up, a 61% save rate on the year for Joe Kuzminski. Collier says that should have gone to 901 FC.
Good.
And Birch is able to clear that away.
That was good. Now everybody gets settled here. Get ready for the next play.
When you play a team that's a big counterattack team, you really have to be careful about losing the ball in the right spot so they can't really use their speed to counter.
Exactly, and they're changing. One person steps out of position, making sure that's still filled.
Good job by Caldwell on that lob, and that was a darn good lob. That was a throw, folks, not a kick. And Caldwell went high to knock it out. Now they're going to get the corner kick.
Jeff, he's had a good couple games, and holding strong in the goal there.
Tim Mulqueen likes to say this young man has so much potential. He is great at making saves, but still learning tactics and how really to read the game. That comes with experience.
Good header.
And a quick shot that time by Zico Lewis.
That's good.
Fortunately, Memphis in the right defensive
Good
spot.
ball, Adam.
Here's Dolly.
Good. Dwayne's running the line right there. Oh, foul ref.
And Muckett got tripped up. Should be 901 FC ball.
That's a close one there.
I mentioned Tim Mulqueen, 20 years with a bunch of experience, MLS with Kansas City. Muhammad playing tonight. And Lindley will send it backwards.
Cut in. That's good. We're keeping good composure, kind of looking for the pockets and trying to open them and break them up.
Fancy footwork didn't quite work.
Yeah, it's a tough one there. Maybe, bring it back a little, kind of work it around so we still keep possession and maybe find a better gap. It's a
Here's
good ball.
Collier with a chance. Najum. Najum again. A lot of passing just didn't work out.
Okay. As you can see here already, they're inviting us to play and looking for that counterattack. So definitely gives us a lot more time and options.
Todd Pratzner will put it back. It's a little too far from Muhammad, but Lindley into the middle. Dolly chases it down. Paul with the cross.
That's a good look right here. Some runs in the box. Oh,
well, that was a handball. It looked like it. No call. Zico Lewis sent that all the way down, and there's Jeff Caldwell. Well, so far the best aggressive team has been 901 FC. Not many chances at all, or looks really, for the Battery, and a long pass up ahead for Muckett.
As you can see here, you see Cam, he just played two amazing balls, as forcing us to go into the attack there. It's been a good changer for this game from the others.
Kuzminski read that perfectly. The problem has not been good defense or creating chances. Memphis amongst the leaders when it comes to passing and creating chances. It's finishing. And Birch sends that thing ahead. And that goes right off the head of Kyle Nelson.
As you can see here, you see Cam talking to the different players, trying to get them on the same page as him, to get that chemistry.
Here is O'Brien Woodbine, a real veteran. And Lewis gets it down low.
Smart play.
Collier with a great move here.
Oh, no.
Up ahead for Rittmeyer. Sharpie gets in position.
That's good coverage there by Leston, covering the first post run.
Then Good will settle it back all the way down and start to go to work. Memphis not allowing that counterattack as Mueller, who was there. Mark Birch
Good defense.
just tries to settle that. Taking run away from Jay Bolt. Select is the official ball supplier of the USL Championship, many of the finest leagues in the world since 1947. Select has been the leader in soccer ball quality and innovation. For the latest Select products and special offers, please visit SelectSportAmerica.com. Here's the press by the Battery. And there's Jeff Caldwell. Caldwell just kicked that thing about 90 yards.
Yeah, he's got a big leg.
Collier settles.
That was good defense there. Puts us in a good position, kind of get possession.
He can get up, can't he? Collier.
Oh, yeah.
Lindley to notch him, and they'll put it right back to him.
I like them two together. They really both work well together, have good chemistry. Given the fact they've been together for a couple days, that's it.
Here's Leston Paul. Patience is critical. And there's the look. Muhammad in the middle didn't get it all. He was looking for Collier, and the save by Kuzminski.
The chances are there, just the final piece, but
And a nice move by Sharpie. 9:01 on the press. Najim, Collier, good movement. They were looking for Dolly. And here's Lewis. Into the 12th minute. The better chances have come from 901 FC so far. Najim, a nice hold. Lindley, and they'll play it back to Birch. Possession time so far, you would think the advantage to 901 FC. Van Schaik, we told you how good he is. This is Rittmeyer. And that's too far. Memphis will get it right back. Lewis very quick. And he's got a good left foot. They said Tim Mulqueen was warning us, you got to try to make him go right, because that left foot is a weapon.
Yeah, no, definitely. Training this week was very intense. You know, really harping on the fact of stepping too faster and getting good counterattacks as well to create more chances.
You saw Arthur Bossoa there. He was all Ivy at Columbia 2015 through 17.
That's a good ball.
Van Schaik will bring it up himself. They are patient, the Battery, right? They just sit back and wait, and they just want to counter.
They do, and it seems as if they conserve their energy for those counter-attacking moments and try to catch teams off guard.
Birch gives up his body, and they say it'll be 9-1 ball. Too far, and the Battery will get it back. They have scored on the year. Charleston has 10 goals, 7 against them. They're a +3. We've mentioned it has been tough. The 901 only limited goals. They've had 5, given up 9, so they're -4 in the differential. And that went right off the leg of the Battery.
Weston, that's really good work. He's starting to create the high press and gets rewarded for it.
Muhammad wanted to go to Dolly. That was taken away. And Lindley able to cross. Sharpie, and here's a shot.
Things like this was what Charleston is waiting for. A mistake, a slip up, and then their counterattack.
And Schaik will play it back. See, they couldn't really counter. A good job by the Memphis defense. Good job to cut off Arthur Bosowa. Rittmeyer will put it in play. Your impression so far of the Memphis defense as Van Schaik actually puts it into play?
Yeah, the defense has been really good. Everybody's compact. Communication seems to be on point.
Here's Van Schaik.
Good stuff.
And that one goes over, and that is a break. That was Lewis, Zico Lewis, their top scoring threat in this game tonight, with the decision not to play Ian Svantesson. And there was your shot right there, and what a break. Did that hit a 901 FC'er?
Oh, you see there, it went under Sharpie's leg. Lewis got the shot off. Well done to get out of pressure there. Good switch.
Birch will settle.
You can see as Birch gets the ball, he's always looking forward to find the direct pass, just like that right there. Cam's in the pocket, switches the field, as well as looking forward to see if maybe there's a better pass. You can see his head's on a swivel.
And he dumps it forward. And, oh, it was just behind Dolly. Out comes Woodbine.
Forcing him to the outside, cover the middle there.
Collier with a good job there, and the quick save by Caldwell.
That's good. Play it around, keep possession, wait for that moment to go forward.
And And Lilly is able to find Paul. Sharpie gives up his body.
Yeah, he's a really hard worker as well. Gets back really quick.
Here's Candela. And that's the part of the game. You read it really quick. You know where you want to go with it. This time he's just going to kick it away. He's got Collier.
That was good there. Collier realized, there was one person in the box, maybe to pass it back to Leston or Abdi to kind of swoop it around, switch the point of attack, and get something else going.
Pratzer trying to find something. Minutes gone. Collier the nice trap. Wanted to go to Muhammad, finds him, and the heel kick won't work. And there's the whistle on the trip.
See right there that, maybe trying to force it a little bit too much there. Maybe come back around with it, drop it back, switch it.
What is Collier telling his team right now? There's a good look at the longtime coach Mike Anhauser. He's also the GM. He played there in 1994. He has been a part of this team for 25 years. Player, then coach, and now player, GM and coach. Valley was trying to get that ahead to Muckett.
Here you go. Yep. Come back here, settle it, good composure, and you got the foul out of it.
Paul with the kick. And they jumped the gun. Not too humid tonight. It'd be a delightful sort of weather to play. 70s. Crowd still coming in, late arriving. Muckett couldn't control. And that'll be Memphis ball.
You see the crowd here dying for a goal opportunity.
They've only seen one goal in AutoZone Park so far this year. Lindley, little give and go, and too far. Good job by Bolt. And Schaik will clear it out.
That was well done by the attacker here.
Yeah,
you see Cam getting back. Good press by Abdi. Kind of just forcing him back slowly.
They cannot really press forward anyway. Memphis is doing a great job of taking it away. That went a little bit too far for Woodbine.
Well done, Leston.
Paul with the fancy move, and the crowd like that.
He's gonna cut back. There you go. Play it around. And he's talking. Leston's talking to Rashad right there, just trying to tell him, different movements. Maybe sit in the pocket, just so he can play with him a little bit. Just not on the same page right there.
When a team invites you to try to press, you have to be disciplined to stay back, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. And you also, have to make sure you know.
There's a yellow card.
Oh, wow.
So Lindley goes after it, and it is a rough tackle, but oh my, I'm not sure that was worthy of a yellow card. It was rough play, you tell me.
Yeah, no, it's a cleats up right there, kind of stumped on his foot, but it's part of the game. Just the other player got that toe tap just right before he went in for the tackle.
So Vincendo Candela will walk it off, and Cam Lindley will get the yellow card.
Second game, first yellow card.
Yep. Lindley came from Orlando City, originally from Chicago, played for the Chicago Fire, went to college at North Carolina.
You know, and I remember playing against him when I was in the summer team, Des Moines, and he was at Chicago, so we kind of had a little history of playing against each other. And
good job by Paul in the middle, and Pratzer ahead.
Ooh, that is definitely a foul there.
And let's see if Weston Paul can work a yellow card out of this. And the spikes were down. That was on Candela, who had just gotten the yellow card himself against Memphis. Weston Paul from Trinidad, played on the Trinidad national team. Played with the, oh, there, he got the yellow card. So we're even.
That was hard to talk him out of that one.
How long do you have to carry out the pain?
I guess until the yellow card comes out.
More than halfway through, nobody's had a really outstanding chance. If you were to talk about the more aggressive team, I think you would say it's Memphis.
I would say so. We definitely are in their half more. Again, that's how Charleston plays, but I would say we've had 2 or 3 chances, and then the final pass didn't work out. But if Charleston lets us, you know, we're definitely going to get one of these.
Here's
Good
Muckett.
touch by Muckett.
He pushed off to get it, and Bolt will put it into play for the Charleston Battery. Memphis played 3 games in 8 days and then got 2 weeks off. You need that kind of rest after you play that many games, don't you?
Definitely, definitely. And it gives us time to rejuvenate, you know, rethink, kind of get our legs back under us.
Now you're looking at that same thing in the next 8 days.
Yeah, and that's you know, Coach has been, you know, lenient as well. He's getting us to work hard, trying to get a point across and get us, you know, thinking the same and on the same page.
After this, on Tuesday at Louisville, the champs, and then home next Saturday night against Birmingham. Muckett behind him. But a good
work
job
by Weston
to get by
And
Van
he got the
Schaik.
foul.
And he did.
It's a good reward right there. As you see, Cam's always looking forward, trying to get them off.
Lindley with a nice pass there. Hodgman trying to get to it, and they just knocked it away by Bolt. Again, Memphis very aggressive and pressing the action.
You got some good experience there in the middle too. Good knowledge of the game. Adams, you know, Philadelphia Union. Cam's on, you know, call up to U23 national team on loan from Orlando City. Lesson as well, national team, Trinidad and Tobago. You got some good knowledge there. As you see, we're keeping really good possession, finding the pockets. We just got to get the end piece. And shows here that Leston is down.
He went over to get some water and then went down. He was shaken up by Candela, and then he got that yellow card, and then he got up. And I thought he was okay, but I wonder if it's a cramp. They're working on something.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Candela really swooped him, but.
Fans, you can follow 901 FC and the rest of the USL Championship all season long on ESPN Plus, home to the USL, MLS, UFC, and more. Join over 2 million sports fans who have already discovered ESPN Plus and watch the championship live every week, so you can sign up at ESPNplus.com. And there is a guy into his team. That was a mask that would make Jerry Law look good.
Birch with the cross.
Well, he was trying to get that to Sharpie, and a good job of clearing that away by Mueller. He's there.
That was good press by Sharpie.
Real heart and soul. Mueller is a good story. He's got the 4th most appearances in the history of the Charleston Battery, and they, as we said, have been around longer than any other soccer club in the United States.
And as you can see there in the corner kick, Leston got back for Sharpie, Lindley got back for Mark, and that's what I mean by interchanging, making sure the space is covered when someone else goes forward. And that comes good chemistry. Dowley trying to use his body there.
Candela is able to get it ahead.
Good composure.
Kratzer just put it right back. The call.
That was a little soft on the player there. He just fell down really quick. Adam didn't agree with that.
Into the 31st minute, no score.
Candela 2 times. He's on the screen a lot.
Yes. And that was Van Schaik. And that one is wide. Tim Mulqueen made the point earlier to me about you really have to be disciplined in your defense, especially on the players that like to counter quickly. Keep it away from them. Make sure you don't make mistakes against them. One man-on-man defense is critical against these counterattackers.
Yeah, and also covering the space, the through ball, definitely being aware, because again, this is what Charleston practices. This is their bread and butter. They've been doing this since I've been playing and longer. And they've also gained a good respect out of it. So, a team like us, or in Nashville, or who's keeping a lot of possession on them, and then a different score or outcome of the game, they definitely have to watch out.
Lindley was looking for Najee. Cleared away nicely by Zico Lewis, and he's a speedster. Oh, and that'll be a foul.
No yellow card there. Good sportsmanship there.
Dejean Susak, the referee. You see it?
I remember Lewis too. He got drafted in New York Red Bulls. He was there for a year, then kind of just moving around a little bit. Now he's on Charleston, so it's actually really good. Got some familiar faces here.
He played in Iceland for Iceland HK. They actually tell you the name. There's no way I could have pronounced that name. It's got about 18 letters in each name of HK. And very few vowels.
Yeah, that's actually. I probably wouldn't be able to pronounce that.
Candela. And that is just over the crossbar. Decent look. Again, pretty good defense in front of Jeff Caldwell. Memphis would love 3 points, but they'd take one. They'd take the draw for sure. They'd love to get one in front of the home crowd here. And we thought this might be a little bit lighter when we started the game, but it was a late arriving crowd. We got 6,000 or 7,000 here at AutoZone Park again. Dolly gets it over to Muckett. And a nice clear by Anunga.
Good work by Sharpie there. Good defense.
And that is a great play.
And he gets up real quick, organizing everything as well.
Leston Paul all over the place.
I'm curious to see when they'll put Jokin in. If not, he just got here not too long ago. So if it stays 0-0, he's a very energetic goal scorer. So.
Good Good job that time taking it away from Woodbine.
Still in bounds.
Yeah, kept it in bounds beautifully.
Good run. Somebody can check in the pocket right there. Oh.
They were looking for Najim. And a very nice play by Anunga.
It's a good reaction by us. You see Leston working hard there, Adam as well, and make them go back. So now we can regroup a little bit. See, we're a little, there you go, Adam's turning. Well done, well done.
Here's Lindley looking for something. Finds Collier. And just too far.
You know, that's a tough one. Again, it's tough to force. You only have one player in the middle, and maybe settle that down, play it around a little bit. That might be a better opportunity. But again, you know, I'm not on the field. It's hard. Some players might see something on the field that we might see off the field.
Rashawn Dolly tried his best to get through that ball. And he is fast, is he not?
Oh, yeah.
The fastest guy on the team? Who is it?
You know, we haven't done races yet, but I would say in a long run, he might be the fastest. It's always nice to see somebody with good speed.
And here's the steal, and Najim. Up ahead, here's Collier.
Good cross.
Oh, right behind Muckett. And Woodbine will take it away. Birch, great play. And Schaik is everywhere, isn't he?
He is. He is.
Lewis squeezed through two.
Well done by Leston there to create the foul, get us out of the pressure. And Birch, a quick start, get them off balance a little bit. Now somebody's got to help Dally here. There's nobody in the middle. Yeah, well done. Out for a corner kick.
That was really good defense by Mueller to get back and save the day. It'll be a throw-in for Memphis. Tim Mulqueen has to like what he's seen so far. This Charleston team, one of the better teams in the league, and beat Nashville their last time out 3-1. To get 3 goals against that team is saying something.
Yeah, no, Nashville's a really good team. Have some really good forwards, players in general.
Najim with a little 1-2, wanted to get back to Muckett.
Good press by Cam there. Well done. Now Elliott has it. Now we'll see what's on.
Collier in the middle. Najim looking for something.
Well done.
To Collier, right back to Najim. Into the middle and cleared away. It'll be a
good job by Adam.
And that was another good press by the 901. Lindley.
That's a good ball right there. Come back around. Hit Abdi real quick. Good. Now Abdi's looking for the switch.
Muhammad gets it in the box, and it's cleared away by Mueller.
Gonna play Birch. Birch is gonna look up. Nice. Carry it back around. See what's on.
All the way back to Caldwell, and you'll start it again.
See, maybe Dwayne's a little too far up right there. The team would have to follow him if he's going on his own. So maybe come back a little and regroup.
They called a foul on that. Bosoa, kid from Long Island. Birch will put it into play. Approaching the 39th minute, no score. And Schaik.
That's good work by Cam. Look at Sharpie's right in the middle covering Cam. Cam's running for his spot.
And Lindley was able to get his foot on it.
That's good work. Good to see, you know, our guys are on the same page here, especially on defense. As they say, defense wins you championships.
It'll be a corner kick. And here is Lewis, and we mentioned he has a Very accurate and powerful left foot. 5'6" is all he is, but he gets the most out of it. Caldwell readies himself. We've had a couple of good looks that sailed over the crossbar. Memphis has gotten it into the box 2 or 3 times, just not able to finish, and that's been Tim Mulqueen's biggest worry. That's why they picked up Lindley. That's why they've got Jochen Graf now. They got to figure out a way to finish on the offensive side. They've played excellent defense so far in this game.
They have, and like I said, it's a work in progress, especially from the beginning of the season. The injuries, having to cope with the different players, chemistry. It's definitely a work in progress, but we're on the incline.
And think about it. This is the first time this team is together. This team has been around since 1993.
Exactly, and
many of these guys have played on this team for 6 years, 7 years. Mueller and Woodbine in particular. I believe Van Schaik has been around for a while too.
Yeah, and that's the difficulty with us as an expansion team. Getting to know each other, playing with each other, the tendencies that different players have. We're starting to figure that out.
Little misplay there.
You see Todd organizing things. It's good communication there.
Nunga going to work. And a good clear.
Good touch by Muckett.
Yeah.
He's always looking.
Oh, that's got to be a push by Anunga, and it is.
That's a good spot. That's a good spot right there. As you see Birch coming over again.
I don't see how you can argue that one. He not only was there contact, he used his right hand to knock him down.
Oh, he knew he had gotten beat right there.
Once again, it's Birch, the playmaker.
That's a great ball.
And it goes off the post. The best chance by anybody so far in the game. And this is so many goals are scored in the last 2 or 3 minutes of a half. That would have been so critical there. And Collier just shaking his head.
The post, that's always a tough one. Especially when it comes right back in the middle of the box. It's tough because you expect one thing and it goes the other way or does the opposite.
Collier was trying to get that ahead to Muhammad. And Lindley comes back to help out.
Good work by Lindley.
Candela trying to find room, and good defense that time by Memphis. Back to Nelson, is playing in just his 2nd game so far this year.
That's good work by Leston.
Almost took it away from Anunga. And the push will be called on Muhammad. And here is a look just that close. He was a beaten man, Kuzminski was.
Oh, and Todd's right there like, oh no.
And Kuzminski tries to clear it.
A good way to use your body there. And back out of pressure. That's well done by Cam. We're getting there. We're getting there. Just have to keep creating those chances.
Closing in on the last couple of minutes of the half before stoppage time. The best chance of the night moments ago by Collier, and he hit the post. Kuzminski.
Good step by Leston there. Had nowhere to go. And we get the
Birch
ball.
takes it right away.
You know, defense, it always starts at the attack and it trickles down. So that was good work by Leston, and we ended up winning the ball back. Good composure there by Jeff.
Dolly with Muckett. And that was interrupted nicely. Mueller will get it going again for Charlotte. Lewis. And Schaik right back in the middle. And a shot that is wide.
And that's good. We can live with that. You know, we're staying really compact in the box there and kind of giving them those far out shots.
We get 2 minutes of stoppage time. Muckett and Dolly playing together.
Good ball by Cam there.
Here's Collier, and he slipped on what would have been the home plate area. Birch controls.
Good switch there by Burke. Back post. Dolly.
And the header! Two great chances for Memphis in the last 3 minutes.
You know, that's an amazing ball by Burke. That's tough. Back post, right on his head. Actually, a really good shot. Goalkeeper was right there, though. Kind of amazing. There's one person in the box, and Birch just hit it right on his head.
And then Birch gets tripped up. That should be Memphis ball. 1:10 remaining here in the half. Birch always calm, always directing.
Oh yeah, he'll let the ref know too. If he doesn't make a right call, not scared to lay it on him there.
It'll be Caldwell that'll come up and boom this ball.
Right there to Sharpie. Maybe less than pull out. Good composure by Birch. That's good by Elliott working back there.
Collier loves to work that flank, and a good give and go.
Well done by Cam.
In the middle margin where we wanted to go back to Collier. A very good play by Nelson.
That was well done. Oh, and it's halftime.
And that should do it. Well, 2 really excellent chances for Tim Mulqueen's team. At the end, a header. That was a very nice save by Kuzminski. The best chance, though, in the whole game came from Collier that hit the post. The right smack dab. It was that close to making this 1-0.
It was.
So we take the timeout. We got a halftime story to show you. Go a trip to elementary school and a whole lot more. At the midway mark here at AutoZone Park, Memphis and Charleston knotted at 0. We are at halftime here at AutoZone Park. Memphis and 901 FC 0-0. Crowd loved it. Late arriving crowd. You're looking at Mafia 901. This may be the only break they take in the entire game. Rest up so that they can go crazy in the second half. And there were some really good chances here for Memphis late in that first half. They just could not convert, but they probably had the two best scoring opportunities so far in this game. You know, a lot of this is about giving back. It truly is. And that's what Tim Mulqueen and Andrew Bell and the whole 901 FC culture is all about. So this week, they took a trip to elementary school.
Flemings around one, around two. Still Junior Flemings. He's going to have a go. Excellent from Junior Flemings. Here's Spees looking for the curler, and what a save from Curtis Anderson. Guadarrama wants it himself. What a goal from Guadarrama.
The cross deflected. What a stop by Brown in the top corner. Another chance here for New Mexico, and they've got the equalizer.
Donald will strike it with his right foot. Whistle blows. Steps. Strikes. And saved by Rodriguez.
Here's Woodbine into the box. Van Schaik there. Van Schaik.
And again, Bella Irving grabs the game by the scruff of the neck as Ben Spees lets one fly and drills it like a Langsdorff header. That's where Louisville wants to attack, shooting and scoring. It's saved by Caldwell.
Collier.
Yeah. Knock back towards Spencer. Brilliant finish.
The flick. Could it be two? Yes, it is. That's Hellman.
Here's Banks. Banks from distance, and that's knocked away.
Gallardo. At the top of the box. Lee gets a touch, still driving and sends it. And into the back of the net.
It's like Joe Gallardo took almost on the entire defense there. That left foot shot.
Chipped in, headed away by Lockby. Second chance coming, diving, stopped by Fitzgerald.
Minnesota and with Jacksonville. Nunez, and that finds the side of the net. Most of these, he takes this one.
They are liking what they see so far. A defensive effort. 0-0 at the break here at AutoZone Park. Family fun everywhere. Time to take a look around the league. And we've got the New York Red Bulls 2 against the Indy 11. The championship schedule maker seems to have done a lot of saving the best for last, as once again the final game on Sunday afternoon makes the cut. This weekend's finale features a red-hot Indy 11 side. They've won 4 straight and currently sit atop the league's power rankings, and a New York Red Bulls 2 side that was previously the hottest team in the league before its surprising 3-1 home defeat to Loudoun last weekend. Pittsburgh and Nashville. I said the Pittsburgh matchup against St. Louis FC would be a beautiful sight for lovers of defense. The result, zip draw. This weekend won't be too much different when the Hounds host a typically resolute Nashville side in what should be another tightly fought affair. After back-to-back shutout wins over Ottawa and Memphis, it looked like Nashville had overcome the early season struggles, but that wasn't the case. Head coach Gary Smith's side was, as we mentioned earlier in this broadcast, a winner 3-1 in Charleston. And up next at home, it'll be the Birmingham Legion for the Birmingham team. We've got stats coming your way in just a minute. Once again, here at AutoZone Park, Charleston and Memphis, all knotted at nil, and there you see as we look at those stats, 4 shots on goal, 2 of them so close, but Charleston did get the edge there, 6-4. The shots on goal, the biggest key here, 1 zip. Look at the possession time, almost 59% to 41. Raul, that tells you this team played so well. Duels 1 goes to Charleston in a big way, even on corner kicks and on fouls. You gotta like, though, the difference in shots on goal.
Yeah, no, definitely. Now, some of Charleston's shots were kind of out there. You know, I think we've actually had some pursuant chances, and of course, you see the possession, 58-41. Charleston isn't very, adamant about keeping the majority of possession, but
that's
like we said,
style.
The style is, the counterattack. And for us, we're keeping possession. We're having effective shots. We're doing really well. I think this game we're going to get something going.
The 1 shot on goal, that really tells you that Mulqueen's scheme is working. Here's the upcoming schedule, and this will be busy. It'll be Birmingham Legion in Birmingham. Then you've got Hartford, and you could have a game in the U.S. Open Cup. That'll be determined. Pittsburgh a little bit later, and then the Swope Park Rangers. The schedule is going to heat up. Again, zip. We got highlights in the second half coming your way in just 1 minute. Welcome back to AutoZone Park. Dave Woloshin, Raul Gonzalez with you. We are knotted up at 0-0, and this was a defensive game the whole way. Chances for everybody. Nice atmosphere to begin with. There's D'Angelo Williams. Smashed it. Pretty good job there. And then the 901 FC with a couple of good chances. Always looking comfortable is Jeff Caldwell. But there was good push.
Yeah, no, of course. I definitely see, the change. When, Cam's in the game, you see more opportunities coming. He's playing those long diagonal passes. We had two solid chances, the one being the post. And, of course, Elliott's probably going to shoot himself in the foot on that.
And that was a yellow card, a little bit of disruption there. And this was a good chance set up by Candela, but it was too far. And this was great play here.
Just a little too
much. Just a little behind. And that's the play of the game so far. I love that view from the back. And look at that other attempt for Dolly. He had the header. Birch put it right on his foot. It would not go in, but as we get ready here, you have to like what you have seen so far from Tim Mulqueen's team.
Yeah, no, of course. And we're getting the ball rolling here. I know Elliott really wanted that one, but he's been creating chances along with the other guys. An amazing ball by Birch. We've been playing good together, really good. Playing as a unit, defensively and offensively. We just got to get that final pass.
You think about it, every game has been close now. One goal difference in every game with the exception of the Nashville game, and then they scored both their goals after the 80-minute mark. So every one of these games that we've seen so far have been tight.
Yeah, definitely. And as you see here, we come back. Good composure.
Birch did an excellent job of studying everybody and never losing the ball. And against the counterattack, we have made the point several times now. You got to be careful not to make mistakes in bad areas where Charleston can use their speed.
Just a little soft there on the pass, but that's good. See everybody on the team is coming back to help, to mark up. We're staying compact. You see everybody's head on a swivel to make sure, someone behind them is not getting the ball. Good work by Abdi.
And a great heel kick back to Collier, and Najim will get him going. Dolly in a foot race and just a little too far.
But you could see there the strides, the speed he has.
Kuzminski with that great save off the header. Then he got fortunate with the Collier post. And that's a play on. Could have been a handball.
It did look like a handball. And it took him a little while to play the ball. We were covering all the passes, so the only thing he could do is kind of chip it up. Good work by Elliott. Switching the field.
Here's Muckett.
And you see Sharpie coming around there, join the attack.
He was trying to go back to Muckett, and Candela broke it up.
And as you see there, Cam kind of slowing the play down a little bit so they don't play in the middle as well. And Sharpie's back.
And once again, the counterattack thwarted. Brian Woodbine, a nice move.
Good read by Birch there, and good play.
Lindley settles. Dolly's going to be tired by the time this game's over.
Oh, yeah. There, you can see there they're trying to play, the ball ahead of him so he can use his speed and get to it.
Caldwell had a couple of chances, handled easily. I love the way he read the game in that first half. Collier couldn't trap that time.
he thought that the ball should have been a little bit further back on the throw in there. That was good work by Leston. Not overcommitting, but just pushing him back. It's unfortunate they got the ball.
Anunga too far. And Memphis will get it right back.
That's what we promote to see there. Now we got the ball.
Nice pass to Dolly.
Good way to use his body there. We have Dwayne in there running in the middle. What's he gonna? Oh, just barely.
It was still loose and then cleared away, and that was another opportunity. It just didn't finish.
You know, that was good. He was looking in the middle to see where Dwayne's run was going to be. As you see here, he's going, he's going, he's going. He looks, he tries to pull it back a little bit, but the defender read him a little there. He could have shot, but he saw the crossing the ball was a little bit better of a play.
Sharpie will send it backwards.
Good run by Adam. And as you see the players in the middle, you see the communication. You see their arms going, pointing where players should be.
Dodge him right back to Collier. And did they whistle it? They did. Collier complaining. Collier, big guy. 6'4", 180.
Oh yeah, and he's very shifty too. You don't see many tall soccer players that can move around like he can, given 1v1 ability and everything.
He had the best opportunity in the game. That header went off the post. And Najim will put it into play from the corner. And Birch tried to put it right on ahead again.
He stopped the counterattack. That was really good right there. Still at it. That's okay.
And he got called for the push.
It's good that he stepped, you know, it stopped the move forward for their counterattack. Oh, that's a tough one. You know,
that was really not much of a shove, and Candela is trying to work it for everything he can. A warning to Birch, but no card. Mueller sends it into the box. And there is quick reactions by Jeff Caldwell.
Yeah, and Jeff's telling him, you know, to step up, and that's good. You know, our own players are keeping each other accountable, communicating to one another.
That'll be a Memphis throw-in.
And we will take it.
In the 53rd minute, no score. Opportunities for Memphis, 3 of them. A couple for the Battery. Possession time, Memphis way ahead, and there's Leston Paul fighting with everything.
It's actually nice, you know, the same side, Dwayne and Sharpie, they played with each other in college as well, so they've got some chemistry over there.
Here's the free kick coming. It'll be Birch. What do you think on this set play? What will Memphis run here?
Birch, he's going to bend this in. And,
oh, right past the legs of Dolly.
2 good balls by Birch there. Just got to get on the end of those. Right there.
Ooh.
I know Dally wishes he can get that one, but you got to keep moving forward and look for the next opportunity.
Kuzminski will put it into play.
Looking like he's going to do a big, long throw in here.
He did this the last time. It was like a corner kick. Watch how high he's going to back up to that wall, and he'll run to the line and lob it in. It's a new ball. No, he went short. And Muhammad knocked it away. And that one too far for Rittmeyer.
You know, as you see, we're giving them a lot of trouble in their attack. We're really stopping them. It's hard for them to find passes, counterattacks, even the throwing. You know, usually you'd see somebody that's running that far away to kind of throw it in the middle, but it seems like we're covering everything really well.
A little too aggressive that time on Memphis. That'll be Leston Paul.
Good step by Sharpie. Good. Abdi gets wide. See the opening here. Good play there.
And that should be Memphis ball. Tim Mulqueen, you can see bottom of your screen there.
Oh, yeah.
He was doing the refereeing there. One of the few real overkicks I missed that time by Caldwell.
It's here. Good step by Dwayne.
And Rittmeyer to the middle. Nobody there except for Muhammad.
It's okay right now. You know, get back, regroup, get your marks.
Whitley clears that away.
Good step by Sharp. That's still really good work by Les. Kind of got his feet there, but he comes running straight back, giving them battle, makes him go back. Burke plays it smart.
And we are about to see first time Yokin crowd. Here, Yokin is Tampa, played with Rochester, 7 the Bulls, international, Birmingham places. So We'll get our first good look at him, and there is the bicycle kick to clear.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see Jokin here. Very energetic from the time I've seen him at training. You know, very disciplined as well. You know, he's not scared to yell.
Birch with a good play there. And here is Graf coming in. He'll replace Muckett. And you see there is a little difference in size there.
As you hear the fans, they're cheering, they're excited. You know, they're wondering what, you know, Jokin can bring to the table here.
When you see a guy like Lindley, who's, you know, playing his second game now, and Graf, they haven't played together at all, what kind of communication will you get there?
You know, I feel like that's the whole part about, you know, being a professional soccer player. Knowing, you know, these opportunities are going to happen, and it's all about adjusting to when you get on the field. You know, because knowing the game, you have knowledge, and you can kind of play with any team anywhere. It's just kind of how fast can you adapt on the field with new players, new system. And one thing he does bring to the table that I've noticed is a hard work, has a nose for goal. You know, he's very motivated, always talking to the players, accountability as well. Got some, you know, good experience.
So here's Birch with the corner. I think they're going to hold him up. There's a ball near midfield. And they'll get that thing all cleaned up. And then Birch will put it into play. Well, this could be the first time we see Graf. You can see him dancing around number 28.
Gonna hit the front post here. Graf.
Ooh. And Kuzminski equal to the task. Into the 61st minute.
It's well done by West, kind of irritating the goalkeeper there. Good coverage. See, it's still good work by West. Plays right back, he's all the way in the middle. He knows that you know, if they get a chance to counterattack, he wants to be able to stop that regardless of his position. So that was well done by him.
That time Bolt almost was not looking.
You can see here Jokin.
That's almost a mistake, and it is. Here is Graf with a chance. Nudge him, and no one home.
As you see Jokin a little bit directing Elliott and directing everyone, you know, he's wanting to high press. You see him, he's energized. Look at him, he's ready to go.
Sharpie with the header.
You know, this moment of time as well, it's always, you know, good to sub, kind of get fresh legs in there, change the momentum of the game a little bit.
Collier made that happen. That's twice now he's had a post. Almost made them make a mistake.
That's good by Adam, not overcommitting, but just kind of pushing him slowly over there to Elliott.
And Birch, or rather I should say, it was Pratzner who got that over to Caldwell. And then a little bit of, you see the mistake there, and Graf just almost got that over to Najim in a good position.
Just a little too much there, but the right idea. You know, two options. You play to Adam, or, you know, if you have the confidence, you go ahead and take it yourself. But already one opportunity, and Jokin's been in for just a couple of minutes, so very exciting.
Pratzner send it down looking for Graf.
Good work here by Jokin.
And again, those fresh legs with Graf almost made something happen. That should be Memphis ball. Nope.
Might have hit his shin.
I must have touched Graf, yeah. And some fancy work done there by Basoa. They throw in, and let's see if they attempt that lob again. Woodbine. 2 assists this year, leads the team, and he really backed up. He's past that wall just about. He may go to the Little bluff up there.
And as you see here, there's the throw in. Good defense there. Now Sharpie, get up. The whole team get up.
That was Dolly who headed that away.
Good.
And
slowed the play down, not giving him much of an option here.
Bolt will cross, and there's a man near the box. They had a chance there, and that's too far. Good effort by Riedmeyer. Good defense by Sharpie. And it'll be a goal kick for Caldwell.
As you see here, it crosses it. It was looking for the outside player. Sharpie, his hard work and discipline comes back. Doesn't leave that man alone. So.
And Caldwell was in terrific position. Looking for Najim.
Try to get it.
And Nelson takes that out of bounds. Nope. Must have been touched by Najim. Into the 65th minute without a score.
You see them there. They don't want the short pass. Trying to promote them or the goalkeeper to play it long. Now they get back. Long ball. Back to the keeper. That's well done. Now we can kind of regroup. And you see Jeff, he's always looking for the quick pass. Now Birch is, relax, everyone get out. Abdi gets wide.
Here's a little pressure on Caldwell.
Again, Sharpie right there.
And quickly into play to Lindley.
It'd be nice. Maybe Lindley get on the ball more. Adam get on the ball more.
Here's Collier. Oh, knocked away.
You always see opportunities present themselves as they open up the game.
And we will have another substitution here momentarily. Luca Uccello about to come on for Memphis. And I think it's Leston Paul who has given his body here this evening. He'll get a rest. He was knocked down a couple of times, did get one yellow card drawn on Candela. Good work for Leston Paul, and here comes fresh legs with Luca Uccello, who's another one who has been used mainly as a sub, and he's got some quick. So between him and Graf, two fresh legs.
Yeah, Uccello's one of my favorite players as well. He's very quick. He knows the game. He was with Toronto for multiple years. Played with the first teams. Played against him as well. He's got really good knowledge. He's quick, can turn, he can get into the pockets, kind of break up the defense as well.
Ralph had that one touch to Collier.
Here goes the 1v1.
Into the middle, and Nelson knocked it away. Good job to keep it alive. Here's Collier.
Looking for the open man.
No stoppage, right in the middle, and it was knocked away. Dolly went down to try to get it. And we've got an injured 901 player.
That's Cam Lindley there. Let's see. He got hit in his ankle there. I think might be a little misstep as well. Ooh, it seems like a pinch of pain there. He's up and ready to go.
You'll have to give him some ice tonight at home. Well, I would think Joe Kuzminski a little busier than he thought he might have been tonight. And he goes long distance.
And as you hear this amazing crowd, they're ready. They're right here with us, right behind us. Everybody's clapping, chanting.
Into the box, and there was the header attempt by Basoa.
Again, good work by Wes here. Good composure.
And he just let it go out. Sharpie did a good job. Wise decision. I think Basoa complaining.
Got a substitution here.
And the first time that Gary Smith makes, Mike Anhauser makes a change. Marini will come into the game. And Zico Lewis, their speedster scorer, second of the team, and scoring with 2 goals, will leave. And we have yet to see their best offensive player in Ian Svantesson, the 6'6" giant from Orlando, who's already scored 3 goals. Lewis out. I don't know. Maybe they're going to try to make this a more defensive game.
Yeah, you know, he was creating a lot of the opportunities. Seemed like he was hobbling a little bit.
Dante Marini comes in. Sharpie's going to put it into play, and these guys are all very happy. The better of the chances have come from the Memphis 11. And Sharpie sends it ahead.
Good step by Jokin here. See if we can get the team like right behind him. He's turning.
Graf's going to press again. It's ineffective.
That's well done there. Abdi right there, still in play.
And
Good
here's
turn.
Collier. And
Good
that goes right off of Anunga.
Oh, foul. Yeah, ref.
Yep, no question. Collier was shoved by Nico Rittmeyer.
You know, this is a good position here. It's almost as if a nice hard shot at the goalkeeper, either a deflection in, or maybe, you know, if you can knuckle the ball to kind of get it bouncing, or, you know, Birch might go ahead and cross it. But both options are good. Yep, that was a foul there.
So the usual positioning, Najim and Birch. A little confusion here. Lindley will get set up down low. Graf is already in that box. A look at the goalie, Joe Kuzminski. Knocked away, but Birch has it. There's a header, but right to Kuzminski.
As you see Todd running back to get in position.
Once again, another shot on goal, and Memphis has the best of that. At the half, it was 1-0. And Jochen Graf saying, I really want to get involved.
You know, it's amazing how the high pressure can change the momentum of the game. It seems like Jokin's really getting the energy up there and creating chances, not only on offense, but defense, winning the ball and going straight to goal.
And here's Graf fighting for position.
Good turn, play back around. Look, he's pointing for that run there for Daly. But then back to him.
Uchella, his first touch since he's come in. Lindley.
And it's good. They're sucking them in to then switch it. You know, keep going a little small passes to bring out the players, to interchange them.
And Graf with a nice heel kick to Najim.
That's a good ball.
Looking
One touch
for the
cross.
run. Too far. Just couldn't quite get there.
The right idea. The right idea.
Another substitution. Looks like Angelo Kelly is about to enter the game. Kelly played in Mississippi last year in the PDL.
Turned out to be a beautiful night here in Memphis.
It'd be a lot prettier if Memphis could score a goal.
Oh yes, we're just knocking on that door. Good pass there. Look, you see Abdi here, he's getting wide, just kind of sucking them into that position on the right side. One more pass away, Good, see, Lindley was looking for that.
So Daly will get it to Muhammad.
See, again, they can switch it again. Get them running back and forth, Charleston there, so that, you know, more gaps can open, more opportunities can open.
And not too far, but here's Collier.
Maybe cut.
Tries to go nutmeg. And he stopped and no whistle.
Back to the keeper. Well done. Look, see, always Jeff. He's always looking for a good, quick pass out, good outlet out, and then Cam gets the ball, looking for Adam. Small passes, good turn.
Oh, between Birch and Lindley, now you really got some playmakers.
And a substitution.
And here is Kelly coming in. O'Brien Woodbine out, and there's another guy who's been a very solid player for the Battery. And I don't know if there's been an injury. Nothing was given to us when we talked with Tim Mulqueen yesterday. We really thought we would see Ian Svantessen, who's their best player, 6'6", best scorer this year.
Yeah, no, it was a surprise to me to see that he's not playing. I wasn't aware if he had an injury or, if the coach wanted to do a different strategy.
Rittmeyer.
It's good work by Luca there. Covering the goal.
And a good job to block, too.
Not overcommitting, just waiting for him to make a move. Good defense there.
And those quick feet of Uchella, and Muhammad was helping out. Outstanding D. In the 75th minute. Birch knocks it away. And Collier sends it looking for Graf. A little too far. Bolt.
Out to Sharpie there. Look, Cam's wanting the ball again. That's good. See if it's not on, they're playing it back around. And then out again. It's a great ball by Jeff.
And great footwork there.
Speed and strength.
Sharpie getting in the way. Here's Kelly just in the game.
Goal kick. Well done by Birch.
No.
And you see there.
I thought for a minute that was going to go right. It did. It went right off of.
You see Adam here on the ground. Looks like he's doing something with his shin.
Yeah. Sure looked like that went off of Charleston.
You see Jokin calling for a sub for Adam. Seems like he's hurt.
Adam Najim has been their plugger. Key playmaker, great quickness.
See these players talking back and forth.
He's taking that shoe off. And that will bring in Morgan Hackworth, the midfielder from Bradenton, Florida.
Yeah, he just got out of Akron as well. Very good player. That's good. He's a rookie, just straight out of college.
Dad's the head coach at the Louisville USL team.
He is the head coach of Louisville.
So there have been injuries on this team. We still haven't seen Dan Metzger for a couple of weeks now. You've been out.
Yeah, no, it's been a lot of injuries.
And we should mention also that Hiviel Cordovez, 36 goals. The Cuban retired from a medical condition, non-soccer related. I know that the 901 were really counting on him to be an offensive spark plug, but he couldn't play, so he retired Friday. He's an honorary captain tonight and really a great contributor to the game of soccer. He's the best Cuban player as far as goals scored, 36 goals in the USL. That's the best of any Cuban player ever in the history of the league.
Yeah, no, of course. He was my roommate as well before he had you know, he had retired, and you know, for him to get hurt or for him to retire, you know, and not able to play the first games of the season, as well as me and, you know, other attacking players, you know, our team had to change chemistry style, had to get more players. And it just so happened, it's sad, you know, it was right before our first game, the start of the season.
Who's up? Who's down? Where does your club fit? Find out every Monday in the official USL Championship Power Rankings, only on USLChampionship.com.
Seems here like Charleston's pressing a little bit more forward, trying to get something going there.
Collier was dogging Nelson.
Good work by Collier. Out of bounds, no? Yes. It's good work by Collier there. The high pressure.
That was all hustle there, wasn't it?
It definitely was. Ooh, Cam was trying to get the ball quickly there to get the game going again. As he slowly goes back to the center. Still got the ball.
Into the 80th minute. We'll get a little stoppage time, you can be sure.
It's a good ball by. Ooh.
That looked like a play was about to develop. Good play on defense by Charleston, and Birch sends that ahead to Collier.
As you see Daly, maybe Daly a little bit more wide, curving his run. As we're slowly gaining field.
Right back to Caldwell. And a nifty move.
Yeah, and then Sharpie's starting to open up space there on the other side.
Collier pressing. And they'll call it.
In the same spot as not too long ago. So let's see what changes there is.
What's the conversation between Collier and Graff right now?
You know, Graff might have wanted the ball on the outside to then, you know, cross it. He might have been telling him to maybe play it a little bit earlier. But then again, you know, Graff might have Jokic might have saw something a little bit different than what Elliott did. So that comes, you know, chemistry and a little bit of time. It's amazing. I mean, Jokic got here a couple of days ago. So instead of Adam, we have Cam on the ball, and Birch seems like he's going to do another cross here. Maybe a little bit farther back post.
And there was the heel kick by Collier, and it just goes wide.
His second chance there on the ground. That was a tough one there. But, you know, it's good. We're creating these chances.
That was a brilliant effort. And look, Memphis leads the league in chances created, and they're up there with passes. They've just got to finish. Here's the corner kick. Birch will settle. Lindley into the box. Another header, and Kuzminski
by Sharpie
knocks it over the crossbar.
That's really well done by Sharpie. You know, he's actually had a couple of headers that have been on goal and whatnot through the past couple of games, and he's bound to get one of these. As you see here, the slow motion. Oh, their player just nicked it with his foot.
Here's the other corner now from Birch, and the header by Collier, and that's scored!
Oh my.
Wow. That must not have gone in. I thought it did. I thought the rebound went in. It must have just come out. Another great chance.
You talk about unlucky. That was Todd, top post down. I mean, we don't know if he was actually in or out. Right on it.
Birch again into the box. Another header. And the attempt by Pratzner on the other side.
You see Todd was there again on back post. We're knocking on the door. We're knocking on the door.
How many different sets does Tim Mulqueen? Here's another good look.
Oh, just barely. And you see the grip of the ball just made a turn.
Man, I thought that crossed that line, but it didn't. Lindley. And once again, Muhammad and 901 control. Lindley will put it up toward the box. This time too far. Easy for Kuzminski. Boy, possession time so positive in the Memphis side. Opportunities abundant, but still 0-0. Groff knocks it out.
Another corner kick. 3 corner kicks in the last 5 minutes, or 2 minutes actually.
Collier put it down. Let's see who will take it. It'll be Lindley again.
Momentum of the game is speeding up here as it comes to close.
Approaching the 85th minute of the game.
Good. Todd's getting wide already. Sharpie's already up high. And that.
Here's Groff. Oh, good trap.
That was a great ball, too.
He doesn't believe it. Let's take a look.
Just a little bit there. Wasn't happy about it, but on to the next play. It's a good win by Abdi right there.
Nunga sets it back in. Rittmeyer. Uh-oh. Here's a shot toward the box. And a good hustle play. Sharpie up ahead. Marini with those fresh legs sends it in, and a great job by Birch. Birch knocked that ball away, and then
just great defending there.
He is the best insurance policy there is out there.
It's crazy, you know. I had that same hair after 4 years of growing mine towards the end of college.
Candela.
Looked like it went out of bounds there. Yep.
And the goal kick for Jeff Caldwell. 86.5 minutes gone. There will be some stoppage time. We just don't know. Here comes another substitution. And they are bringing in Niku Daly, a rookie from Jamaica, played at Clarendon College. Played on the under-17 national team for Jamaica. And Rittmeyer will go out. He looked as if he was laboring a little bit there toward the end. There is just in, and a quick shot by Daly and a save by Caldwell. And that's what happens when you get those fresh legs.
Todd's down a little bit. Seems like his hamstring maybe might be bothering him.
And the man of the match is Jeff Caldwell. A clean sheet thus far. And there he is everywhere once again. He's been brilliant. He was so good in that national game, too, that we had a couple of weeks ago, even in those wet conditions. Nunga knocked that one away.
Might be right there in front of.
Here's Groff. Kicked from behind, should be Memphis ball. And there's your man of the match.
Oh, another opportunity there. Oh, Jokin wants that one back. That was a good stop by Dolly. Good pass. Just that end piece. Like I said, we're knocking on that door.
And just remember, this is the first bit of minutes you are getting from Groff. It's only the second game you're getting from Lindley. Marini.
Good defense by Morgan there.
That was great play by Heckworth. Morgan Hathworth, his father would be proud of that.
As you see here, Jeff organizing.
But the quarter kick for Candela and for Charleston.
Yeah, that's good. We've been really solid on corner kicks. It seems like communication there has been really well.
And just missing that left post. A major break there.
And that's what Charleston is hoping for. One of those millisecond opportunities to catch us off guard, or giving them a little credit. Most teams might not sit back, but it's what they've done for a while, and they've been pretty good at it. That looked close to a high kick there.
And Hackworth got it to Doug. That
And
was
then
a
Abdi
nice
right here.
pass.
Good ball.
And
Abdi
Muhammad is got some space.
Yeah, you see Morgan putting his hand up in the back there. Might have been a little bit too late.
And the substitution coming in for Nelson.
Coming down to the final minutes here.
And we are in stoppage time, and we are told 3 minutes. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Looking for Collier and a little too far.
Somebody to. Oh. That's
That
good
should be Memphis ball.
throw in for us.
Elliott barking out instructions to Muhammad. Collier was looking that time for Hackworth. A little too far.
Yeah, that's a tough ball right there. The runs weren't maybe recycled. Maybe recycle the ball a little bit, kind of.
Elliott Collier's been awfully good. He might have been my man of the game other than Caldwell. Minute and a half into the stoppage time. Collier using that 6'4" frame.
Good job by Collier there. Way to use his body. Look, he's ready to play. He's wanting to get this ball.
And Birch is going to put it into play. A little shove.
As you see over there, Sharpie's wide open. Maybe a little sneaky play, kind of get something going, or he might just dump it in there.
2 minutes gone. A minute remaining of stoppage time. Still 0-0.
Even Morgan maybe.
Birch.
That is coming down to the final seconds here.
And Dolly couldn't quite get his foot up.
You see Birch stepping up, high pressing as well. And there.
And here's Daly.
Good job by Abdi.
Muhammad just took it right away from him. Nelson with some room. Caldwell the save, loose, Oh, no, it is scored by Marini, Dante Marini, in the final seconds of this game.
Wow. Wow, and as we said in the beginning, you know, those kind of opportunities and gimmies is what Charleston is looking for.
There's the shot. You could see desperately trying to get over Todd Pratzner, and Marini, who came in as a sub later in the game with the fresh legs, gets to it, knocks it in literally seconds before stoppage time should have stopped the game. That is as hard as you could get. That is the second goal this year for Dante Martini from Chadds Ford, Pennsylvania. Here comes Memphis. One last gasp, and a quick shot by Sharpie sails over the crossbar, and that could be it. It's over, and this one is heartbreaking. It's the first time Charleston wins on the road. They're 4-1-2, and they'll move up. They get 3 points in this one. They go to 14 points. And for Memphis, another heartbreaker. 1-5-2 now, and they are 0-3-1 at home. And there's Mark Birch. He loved the crowd. He loved the effort. He did not love the way this ended. We take a break. We're back with a close in just a minute. Charleston knocks off Memphis in the final seconds here in stoppage time. 1-0. Heartbreak for the hometown team. Heartbreak here at AutoZone Park, Charleston. In the closing seconds of stoppage time, knocks off Memphis 901 FC 1-0. Even tonight's Buff City Soap man of the match, Jeff Caldwell, couldn't stop that last one. It was just unlucky. So many chances for 901 FC to win this game. It just did not happen, Raul. As we take a look now at these final stats.
Wow, yeah, no, it's definitely a tough one, especially towards the end of the game where, you know, the momentum was on our side. You know, we were pressing forward. Like I said, we had.
You just look at the shots on goal, 4-2. Total shots all tied. Possession time, basically 55-45. And corner kicks, you had 5-4. This one's tough because it had draw written on it or Memphis win until the last 3 seconds.
3 seconds. And as you see here, Charleston with a little bit more possession than we had thought, especially towards the end. They had come in looking for that last-minute goal. again, counterattack or just looking to kind of catch us off our feet. And unfortunately, they were able to put one in, and it's a tough loss.
I am sure that Charleston and Mike Anhauser will head home, and there's a good look at the newest of the 901, Jochen Graf. And when the Battery are on their way home, they're going to go, wow, we were very, very fortunate. It was fun working with you, Raul. Get that leg better. Maybe we'll do this again sometime soon. A lot of long faces, and there were so many opportunities. Look at that. A post was hit, a crossbar was hit, and in the end, Nelson forced the play. Caldwell couldn't hold on, and there is your winner from Dante Morini. So the Battery are now 4-1-2, and the Memphis 901 FC is going to have to regroup as they go to Louisville. They are now 1-5-2. For Raul Gonzalez, I'm Dave Voloshin. For our entire crew, so long from Memphis.
Thank you.
Telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.